Hi y'all, I just realized I don't know if I can open this with no scissors. Alright, so since my weeks have just kind of been a little bit different than I really had anticipated, and I really thought we would still have the kids, but the doctors released mom and baby, so I don't have them. So I kind of did a cheat, I don't know if it's really called cheat because I'm not cheating, but a meal prep that's protein focused. And I just thought I would show you exactly how I do my protein, my yogurt. So this yogurt is non-fat, this is just great value. 100 calories, 2/3 of a cup, and 17 grams of protein for the 2/3 of a cup. So what I do is then I will add protein powder to the yogurt. Oh, I'm gonna make a mess. I don't have paper towels in here. My daughter has paper towels. Okay, so you can use whatever you want. So this week, what I thought I would do. So Stacy Sims just came out and talked about like exercise and protein and women. And if you're like, I forget what the words are. I can't think. But reproductive age. You need a little less protein than, like, for me, who's 49. So what I do is then I took, this week I'm going to do one of the Clean Simple Eats peaches and cream, maybe. Yes, I love this one so much. I just wish it wasn't so much for the samples, trials, whatever you want to call it. And one pack is 20 grams of protein. And you do a half a scoop per serving. So that would be 2.5, because half of 5 is 2.5, unless my math is completely wrong. So Stacy Sims said that if you're before your workout, you need like 50 to 20 grams of protein, and then after your workout, you need, depending on your age. So my goal is at least 40. And if you're going to do an intense workout, to add some carbs to it. So my goal is this week before my workouts, I'm going to add some peaches to the yogurt. So I only have one of these, so I'm going to do one of these, and then, and in here is not salt. I had the bags from Clean Simple Eats, but the bags just fall over and they take up space, and so what I thought I would do is just use my salt container from Costco, and I cut the stuff off just in case I need to know any of the details. Although this was just a recipe that was on there, but this way I know the carb count, or what the carbs are, the ingredients and everything, in case I forget and need to look it up. And so then I'll do, they come with a scoop, so I'll do 1 scoop and a half a scoop, and this is just the plain vanilla, which I really like. I'm not a huge fan of the brownie batter. It has that slightly, I don't know if it's chemical, but, or fake chocolate, I don't know. It just has something slightly off in it. I'm going to give it to my friend. I just sitting here, and I'm probably not going to use it. Every time I use it, I'm like, why do I still have this? Because I don't like it. And so then all I do is I mix up, and this might take forever, so I might quit so you aren't watching me mix this together. But all I do is I mix together and just whisk it up, and that is it. Now this recipe was inspired by someone else who takes baking powder, protein powder, and sugar-free pudding mix, and mixes all of it together. I just mix the protein powder and the Greek yogurt. I don't need any of the other ingredients, and it is so delicious. This is one recipe if you're trying to get in protein and you do like sweet things. This is one I would put on the top 5 to give a try to. It is that good. I have some weird food aversions right now. I don't understand what's wrong with me. It's just weird. This I can always eat, no matter what. Like, I open it and I can smell how delicious it smells. Like, I don't know why. Now, typically I've been serving this with the air fried berries. So what I think I get them for the carbs for my pre-workout later on this week. I'm going to add peaches. I haven't decided if I'm going to either air fry or skillet cook the diced peaches with a little sweetener, a little cinnamon. I thought about doing that. But tomorrow I'm just going to put it in this container and add some fresh strawberries to it. I don't feel like staying in my kitchen much longer. Again, it's been a wild weekend. And that's it. That's all I do is I whisk it up and then I put it right back in the container. I'm going to try, but I'll probably make a mess. So if I start making a mess, I'll quit. And I have 2 different containers, and you can always smell if you have multiple yogurts. One thing I did a couple of weeks ago is I took some non-fat Greek yogurt, diced pickles, a little pickle juice, and some ranch seasoning, and that was delicious. I'm going to have to get a spatula to scrape the rest of it out. A little bit left in here, and I made a mess. Typical mess. All right, so it just goes right back into the container, and then I've got 40, 50, and then 17 times 5. So you add all that together, and that's how much protein is in each serving of the yogurt and the protein powder. Now again, all I need is 15 to 20 pre-workout with like 15 grams of carbs. So my goal is to figure the math out on this and then just eat that pre-workout because I'm not hungry in the morning. And then next will be where I have to come up with 40 grams of protein. And again, I am failing every single week to get my protein in. And I'm trying, my goal this week is to really up my game because I'm not a volume eater. I am a short person with a short torso. There is no way I can sit down and have, the only thing I can eat by my weight in is chips and salsa and queso, and that is it. Maybe a donut. I've already done my cottage cheese, and I'll show you exactly what I do. I've done it on video before. I don't know if I saved it and put it on YouTube or not, but it's super simple, y'all. All I literally do, oh my elbows, I take this and I literally just do this. It does not go all over the kitchen. The first time I did this, I had my husband hold the container because I was worried about making a mess, and I don't know if you ever had to clean, in those explosive messes. I'm not a mess. I do not like messes. All you have to do is, if you have one of these, is I literally, again, and I did this right before I came on, and I closed the lid. Ouch. I just did it right in the container, tapped it off, cleaned it, and that's it. So this is ready to go as well. And then my cottage cheese, it's the low-fat Daisy. I do not have Good Culture in my town. I'm not sure I could afford it. I don't know how much more it is, but this is what I have in my small town. And I don't think we even have a big container. So a half a cup is 90 calories, 6 servings in here, and each serving is 13 grams of protein. So, and then I have an unopened, non-fat Greek yogurt. This one is from Aldi, ready to go for my week as well. And then, if you can see, I boiled 6 eggs. So my plan is 1 egg, which is 6 grams of protein and 5 grams of fat, and then enough of the yogurt mixture pre-workout. That is my goal, which it shouldn't be that much of the yogurt. I just have to do the math. 5 times 17 plus 50. And that is per serving, so then I can do the math and figure out how much of a serving I need to get to my 15 to 20 grams of protein. I'm probably throwing too many numbers at you, and I'm sorry. But a large egg is approximately 6 grams of protein and 5 grams of fat. Now, for my dinners this week, I'm having dinner tonight, and I'm getting up at 2:30, so I need to hurry up. I pulled out a pepper steak, Asian pork loin, and then chicken verde for our week. I don't know what we're going to have tomorrow, but I'm going to have to let it sit out while I make dinner tonight, because typically what happens because I had these in our deep freeze, when I pull them out and then I put them right in the fridge, and then the next day they're still mostly frozen, so I'll have to figure out what we're going to have tomorrow. All right. Have some plans for the week to make up the Fuel Pool egg white puddings. I've got those. I plan on my week to get that done. Since my daughter no longer needs me to take her to appointments, my weeks will be a little bit less busy. And then I don't know if we're going to the water park anymore since she just had her C-section. So my week this week might be a bit calmer than I had anticipated. But I bought a bunch of these when they were on sale for $1. I love the convenience. So tomorrow I will be taking the herb and garlic with me. I'm not sure if I'm going to mix it with some cottage cheese for some more protein. I've thought about taking some Laughing Cow cheese wedges. I've thought a lot, you can tell. Lots of crackers or low carb protein or tortillas. I've still got my sourdough bread, so I could even make a low carb sandwich. I've got some popcorners. I can make it into a dip. So I've got lots of options. Another idea to increase the protein, and this is one thing I love, is to take some of the low-fat cottage cheese, definitely not a serving, but maybe a half a serving or less, and mixing it with dry ranch seasoning, and then making a Fuel Pool ranch dip that I could dip popcorners in, or some cucumber slices as well. If you're a volume eater, I would highly recommend, making sure you round out with plenty of like vegetables like cucumbers or broccoli, cauliflower, bell peppers if you like bell peppers, salad. I'm not a volume eater. I kind of wish I was. That would make probably getting in the protein a lot easier for me. But I've got a lot of options for my protein for the week. I've got my, I don't know if you just call it protein or yogurt fluff, or I don't know, but it's just protein or non-fat Greek yogurt and Greek protein powder. And depending on your flavors, you could go so many directions. I wish I had more peaches and cream. And I will take a picture if it works out with my peaches for the week. I thought that just sounded good. It has a slight peach smell, but I think it would be, if I had some peach extract or something, it would be better. Do I even make peach extract? Anyway, I'm going to finish making up my lunch for tomorrow, figure out dinner for tonight. This is just, again, when you are a busy person, and so many women are, not that men aren't, but having some things, some meals to pull out of the freezer, some, I don't know, cheats or hacks or simple ways to get some protein in to round out your meals. And by having Fuel Pool options, then I can go any direction I want. I can make a buffalo chicken dip or spread. Anyway, I'll stop rambling. If you have thoughts or questions, please comment. Please, I get some DMs. If you do private message me and I don't respond, sometimes Facebook takes a little while for them to show me that I have a private message. But thanks for watching. And again, if you have thoughts or questions, don't hesitate to comment. Bye.